In the previous lesson, we learned about the various challenges posed by our digital environment and strategies to protect our well-being. Now, we will delve into the critical skills of screening information to avoid misinformation. In today's digital age, the internet is like a double-edged sword. On the one hand, you can find many helpful information. On the other hand, there are also many fake news and misleading messages. Screening and verifying information has become an essential skill nowadays. Avoiding misinformation. Social media is a primary source of news for many young people, so it's easy to get information that is fake or misleading. For example, during the COVID-19 pandemic, numerous fake messages circulated on platforms like WeChat and WhatsApp, claiming that Hong Kong would soon close its borders completely. This led to panic buying of essentials like rice and toilet paper, with people rushing to stores and emptying shelves. Making informed decisions. Screening information helps you make better decisions. Have you ever seen a post claiming that a magical skincare product that can clear your acne overnight? Sounds too good to be true. By researching reviews and checking credible sources, you can save your money on a product that does not work. Protecting yourself from scams. The internet is also a breeding ground for scammers. Young adults are often targeted with fake job offers or too good to be true deals. For instance, you might receive an email claiming you have won the first prize in a lucky draw you never enrolled in. Instead of clicking that link, take a moment to verify the source. A little caution can save you from falling into a trap. So, how can we distinguish fake news and misinformation on the internet? Here are some handy tips. Check the source, trustworthy media or author's background. Always look at where the information comes from. Is it a reputable news agency or a random blog? For example, it is necessary to verify if you see a shocking headline on a website without stating where the source comes from. Trustworthy sources consistently deliver accurate reporting. If the author has a professional background in the related field, it is even more trustworthy. Fact check, cross-verification and fact-checking websites. You may also make use of fact-checking websites like Snopes or factcheck.org to verify claims. If you see a post claiming that a celebrity has done something outrageous, check if other reliable sources are reporting the same thing. Check the citation and date. Always look for citations and the information date. Sometimes old news gets recycled and presented as new. If you see a post about a new study from 2015, it might not be relevant anymore. Make sure the information is current and backed by credible sources. Beware of bias. Be mindful of the bias in the information. Some sources may have a particular agenda or slant. If an article seems overly dramatic or one-sided, take a step back and look for other reports for multiple viewpoints. Maintain critical thinking. Always think critically about what you read. Ask yourself questions like, does this make sense? Or what's the evidence behind this claim? If something sounds too out of common sense, be bold, question the information, and conduct a fact check. Do not assume that AI-generated content is all correct. As AI-generated content becomes more common, many people will ask for AI for answers or suggestions. Remember that not everything generated by AI is accurate and true. AI models learn from the data on the internet, but they can also pick up inaccuracies or biases present in that data. Sometimes, they generate outdated or misleading information. Always verify AI-generated information with reliable sources. What is cyberbullying? Cyberbullying is a form of bullying that takes place online. It can happen through social media, messaging apps, gaming platforms, and even websites. Cyberbullying can happen anytime and anywhere, making it harder for victims to escape. It often includes hurtful messages, spreading rumors, or sharing embarrassing photos without permission. One reason cyberbullying is so common is the online disinhibition effect. This refers to how people often feel more comfortable saying and doing things online that they would not do in person. When behind a screen, individuals may think they are anonymous or need not take responsibility for the consequences of their actions. For example, someone might type a cruel comment without realizing the impact it could have on someone's feelings.
Reflective time.
Do you know the different types of cyberbullying?
Cyberbullying can take many forms. Here are some examples, including several that are often overlooked. Social media harassment. Social media harassment refers to using social media platforms to intimidate, threaten, or harm an individual or group. Imagine you post a photo on Instagram, and instead of compliments, you receive a ton of offensive comments mocking your appearance. This can be devastating, especially when friends join in or stay silent, allowing the negativity to spread. Cyberbullying in group chats. Let's say you are part of a WhatsApp group for your school project. If someone starts excluding you, making fun of your contributions, or sharing embarrassing memes about you without your consent in front of you, that is cyberbullying. It can make you feel isolated and hurt. Doxing. Another serious form of cyberbullying is doxing, which means someone shares your personal information, like your address or phone number, online without your permission. This can lead to harassment both online and offline, putting your safety at risk. Subtle cyberbullying. Not all cyberbullying is obvious. Some forms are more subtle but can be just as damaging. For instance, someone might post an innocent comment that has a hidden insult, such as "I have never thought that it would be a problem to cook a proper dinner for a 20-year-old adult," in response to someone sharing a photo of the food they prepare for their dinner. This kind of bullying can hurt just as much as outright insults. Tagging in embarrassing photos. Another often overlooked form is tagging someone in embarrassing photos on social media. Imagine a friend tags you in a weird face you made during a party, and it spreads like wildfire. This can lead to shame and humiliation, especially if you are uncomfortable with it. Ignoring and exclusion. Sometimes, cyberbullying also includes exclusion. If a group of friends creates a chat without you or starts sharing inside jokes that you cannot understand and refuses to include you in their discussion, it can make you feel ostracized and hurt. This can lead to feelings of loneliness, fear that you have done something wrong, and low self-esteem. Cyberbullying can have serious consequences for those who bully others. Here are some of the consequences of participating in cyberbullying. Emotional impact. Engaging in cyberbullying can lead to feelings of guilt, shame, and anxiety for the bully. Even if they do not realize it at first, causing harm to others can weigh heavily on their conscience. Social consequences. Bullies may find that their actions lead to social isolation. Friends and peers may distance themselves from someone known for being mean or hurtful online. This can lead to loneliness and a lack of support. Academic and career implications. Schools may impose disciplinary actions, which can affect grades and future opportunities. Additionally, if the potential employer discovers the behavior, it can impact job prospects, as employers often look for candidates with good character and teamwork skills. Legal consequences. There are currently no specific laws addressing cyberbullying in Hong Kong. However, existing laws can apply to specific cases involving cyberbullying. For instance, under the Crimes Ordinance, offenses such as blackmail and criminal intimidation can be relevant in online threats or coercion incidents. Additionally, the Personal Data Privacy Ordinance can scrutinize instances of doxing, where private information is disclosed without consent. Amendments made in 2021 introduce specific penalties for doxing offenses. The growing recognition of cyberbullying has prompted calls for legislative action, emphasizing the need for comprehensive laws to protect victims and hold perpetrators accountable. So, while there may not be direct laws against cyberbullying, these actions can still lead to significant legal consequences. The cycle of bullying. participants in cyberbullying can create a cycle of bullying. Those who bully others may be bullied by others because of bullying others, eventually leading to a toxic environment where bullying becomes normalized. This cycle can be hard to break, leading to more victims and more bullies.
Reflective time.
A thought experiment. How would you deal with cyberbullying?
Imagine you're scrolling through your feed and seeing a post where someone is being targeted with hurtful comments. What can you do? Scroll past? Join in? Or take a stand? Being a bystander does not mean being powerless. Your actions can make a significant difference in someone's life. Let us explore how you can be a positive force in such situations. Support the victim. First, reach out privately to people being bullied. A simple message like, "Hey, I saw what happened. Are you okay?" can mean a lot to someone feeling isolated. Knowing that someone cares about them can reduce the emotional impact of bullying on them. It reassures victims that they are not alone and that there are people who support them. Listening without judgment is a crucial step in healing. This allows the victims to express their feelings freely. Nevertheless, encouraging them to seek help from trusted friends, family, or professionals. Report the bullying. Most social media platforms have tools to report abusive content. Reporting bullying can contain further damages to victims. Platforms often have policies against harassment and can take action to remove harmful content or even ban the bully. This helps the victims and shows a message that such behavior is unacceptable. Keep evidence. Keep evidence is particularly important. It provides a clear record of what happened, which can be used to support the victim's case if they decide to report the incident to authorities or seek legal action. The simplest way is to take screenshots of the bullying. This evidence can be crucial if further action is needed if the situation escalates. Avoid participation or sharing. Finally, never participate in or share bullying content. Even if you think you are just being a bystander, sharing or liking such content can cause harm. Participation or sharing the content can make others feel you are validating the bully's actions and spread negative messages further. By choosing not to engage, you help diminish the bully's power and influence. Being bullied online can feel very lonely and scary. Remember, you can act and protect yourself. You are not alone, and there are people who want to help you. Stay strong and follow these tips to deal with such a situation. First, report the bullying. Most apps and websites have a report button. Use it to tell them about bad behavior. The website can remove the bad content and sometimes even block the bully. Seek help. Talk to someone you trust, like a friend, family member, or teacher. Sharing your feelings can make you feel better and less alone. They can also give you advice and support. Gather evidence. Take screenshots of the mean messages or posts. Gathering evidence of what happened can help if you need to show someone later, like a teacher or the police. It is like having a record of the truth. Avoid over-emotional response. When you read something hurtful, feeling angry, upset, or scared is natural. But it is important not to respond while you are feeling this way. By avoiding emotional responses, you protect yourself from worsening the situation and give yourself time to make a more thoughtful decision about what to do next. If you feel upset or stressed, consider taking a break from social media or messaging apps. This will allow you to relax and focus on things that make you happy without constant reminders of being bullied. Change privacy settings. You can also change your privacy settings. You can block or delete the bully so they cannot contact you anymore. It stops the bully from reaching you and gives you more control over who can see your posts and messages. For additional resources and information, please visit the Digital Competence Education platform.